Hey Sagittarius, EverlongMystic here. So we're gonna get you a message, and I'm gonna start with the Alchemy of Sound astrology deck. I just do not know what to expect for you. There's so much stuff swirling around in your energy that I have no idea where this is gonna go. I mean, sometimes I just kind of can get a vibe right, but we're just gonna have to see. Seems like you have a lot going on. Are we just doing one? Moon in Virgo. Empathic luminosity. Okay, so we have redefining circumstances and voicing changes. That's kind of a big deal, Sagittarius. It's a big deal, and and because it's Moon in Virgo, it is complicated energy. I want to say that if you have a Sagittarius Sun and a Moon in Virgo, it might be a little extra complicated, or you might actually have an advantage. I don't know. I didn't think about that. Alright, you're gonna have to slow something down here, Sagittarius, to get a grip on something. It's like you're missing the quiet time. If you keep going like full, like if you keep going in full distraction mode, so there's something that's not gonna work. Either a change that you want to make, or a realization that you want to have, or something like that. I feel like this is something that's missing. And it's weird because I feel very sure about it. Normally when this card comes out for me, I don't feel so in your face or whatever, you know what I mean? My nose is itchy too. All right, we have Mr. Smith showing up, and Mr. Smith, this is a person, doesn't have to be a man, but this is a person that, it's somebody that you know that is worth listening to. Then we have the bouquet, which can either just represent beauty or can represent a gift. I think I'm going more towards the beauty, and it doesn't necessarily just have to mean like aesthetically pleasing, but there is a certain unique beauty to this person here, and I feel like they're being overlooked somehow. There's a beautiful part of them being overlooked. So we have the fun card here. I don't know if it's like there's this desire to have fun or desire to have a good time, but it's, again, this fun card also seems like a distraction from what really needs to be honed in on here. Okay, so we have the future. I kind of like this coming out here under the moon in Virgo because it's kind of telling me here, Sagittarius, that you're gonna get to it. I mean, you're gonna get there, and but it's not via like speed. It's not via force. It's like you're gonna get there by slowing down, and it seems counterintuitive. You know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, so we have the spring. We have spring showing up. This is the kind of like fresher energy that you're trying to get to. So this is what you want. It's like you want to be this squirrel. You want to be in the sun, having some fun. Enjoying the blossoms or what have you. You know what I mean? Insert pleasant picture here, right? But like there's something that you are avoiding. It's like this sorrow card. It doesn't necessarily have to be sorrow. It could be disappointment. It could be guilt, shame, whatever it is. There's something that you're avoiding. And there's this beautiful person here that you could absolutely like talk about this with or share with or someone who at least understands. And it's like they're kind of just being looked over. But this is what you're distracting yourself from by keeping busy. And so we have this ring showing up here. Now maybe this person is someone you're in a relationship with or married to or something, but we have this ring showing up and it's a symbol of commitment. And I feel like there's some endurance here, Sagittarius. Like it's almost kind of telling me that you're able to keep this up as long as you want. That may not be the best thing for you, but yeah, you can keep it up. You've got the endurance. You can avoid this like the plague for the rest of your life if you want to. You've got it in you. You've got that kind of commitment, right? Oosh. Okay, so we have illusion here. All right, so we've got to pop the bubble. We've got to pop the bubble here, Sagittarius. We've got this illusion. Like I don't know if I don't know if you're kidding yourself or if you are deluding yourself or what. But there's something you're not getting. And it's like probably 99% something that you're not going to admit. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to admit to anything. You don't have to tell me nothing. Keep it to yourself. This is a message for you, not for me to call anyone out or whatever, but it's coming out for a reason. So we're going to get a Lafruma card for you. So advice or further message for Sagittarius. Now, okay, this just came in. So for some of you, I feel like for some of you, this like not noticing this beautiful person, that's not going to resonate with some of you. And that's because some of you are this beautiful person. It's like your good deeds are being overlooked. Or there's a perception that your good deeds, the beautiful things you do are not being recognized. But for many of you, it's someone you're not recognizing. It's almost like it almost feels like maybe it's some kind of projection or something. Like reverse projection? I don't know. Okay, so we're exploring here. Okay, very cool. I like this, that this is coming out underneath the future card, because we got this future where things are a little bit fresher, right? And here we've got this like alive, eager, desiring to dive and drink in the new. And there's inventiveness here. So there is some kind of realization or some kind of like click, aha, like this bubble of illusion finally gives, right? It finally gives under the weight of the elephant, and you're like, whew. Oh, they're just all wanting to come out. All right, cool. So we have the pyramids here, and this is the stability card. So this is the kind of thing that you want to stand on. That you want this to be your foundation. Like inspiration without illusion. That's how you kind of trigger that luminosity. Yeah, another card of stability, anchor. It's like this is perfectly grounded. You're perfectly grounded. Oh, we have clover. Look at that. I love this depiction of clover. So clover is luck. It's like whenever the clover shows up, it just makes everything better. It's very fortunate. It's very lucky. So I love this. It's like it's just kind of like this depiction of the ups and downs that we go through, right? Where we go through some difficult periods. Yeah, maybe we make some mistakes, but we kind of feel through it here, and we see how we kind of fool ourselves sometimes into thinking that this is a okay thing to do or an okay solution, when really it's just like compensation or something, or what have you. But it's cool when you kind of burst your own illusions and have a more realistic view of something, because it energizes you and it does create this cool foundation. Here we go. So we have the energy of air coming out. So this is really good for you here, the clover and the air, Sagittarius, because this is like, this feels like like learning, like you know, like the whole point of Sagittarius, like the whole like the learning, the travel, the knowledge, and you know all that stuff. It's like there's this freedom to kind of like this freedom to explore different avenues of knowledge and information and like mind expanding, right? It just feels really good for you. So I just want to take another look at this card here because it's the center card and it packs the most punch. It's the most significant card in the whole kind of spread here. And really it's like it's also trying to say that you're not meant to cover this up. You're meant to deal with it, solve it, resolve it, get past it, because you were meant to have a lot more fun in like the mental arena. Okay? You're also meant to, you're not meant to avoid things like this. You're meant to work through it so that you can tap into like your empathic luminosity so that you can alchemize things within you because that leads to exploring more, getting more into your like your knowledge energy, right? So Sagittarius, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here and I will see you next time. Bye, Saggy.